This is Marvel Universe World War Hulk figures, part of Wave 1 of the 2011 Marvel Universe. It is really the third series of the Marvel Universe toy line, as it says there, Series 3. This is figure 003 and Wave 12 overall for the entire Marvel Universe toy line to date. Just a quick look at the packaging, since this is a new toy line extension. We have more artwork from Olivier Coipel. I have trouble pronouncing his name. He's French. Coipel or Coipel or whatever. Coipel. Olivier, French comic book illustrator, amazing fella. Look at this guy. The lines are so smooth. The illustrations are just so alive. You know, the previous ones, illustrations for series 1 and 2, they're great, but this is a really refreshing change in the artwork. So there, and as you can see, there's a new logo. No longer the S.h.i.e.L.D. Fury Files or Hammer Files. It is now the Strategic Hazard Intervention Espionage Logistics Directorate S.h.i.e.L.D. logo. So very cool. And I forgot to mention this in my modular armor Iron Man review, that there's no longer those top secret memos and files and whatever. And in the back, you get to see Steve Rogers telling you to collect them all, each sold separately, instead of be a S.h.i.e.L.D. agent now or be a Hammer agent now, whatever, which is nice. So here's some of the artwork and the rest of the assortment. Betrayed by those he once called allies, devastated by the destruction of a place he had come to call home, the Hulk has returned to seek revenge. His massive stone starship hovers above the streets of Manhattan, and his alien army has turned Midtown into a prison camp for the heroes of Earth. He will never descend to the level of those who betrayed him, but he intends to teach them all a lesson they will never forget. I don't really follow the World War Hulk comic book, or the or any of the Hulk comic books for that matter. I like the Hulk in some ways. I like the movies that came out as a comic book, as a cartoon. He's okay. He's not my favorite, but he's definitely there. And really, you know, at the end, as Stan Lee says, there's always a Hulk in each and every one of us. So, okay, on to the figure. 2 minutes of rambling. Anyway. It is an amazing figure, and you hear me say amazing, wonderful, fabulous, fantastic to almost every figure I review. But the truth is, this figure is really an example of how Hasbro and its designers have outdone themselves yet again. They've shown previews of this one, samples during Comic-Con and other conventions, and you know, I've seen pictures. It was great, and just to see it up close and personal is even more amazing. Very well detailed, brilliantly sculpted, very comic book accurate, if I do say so myself. And even the paint they used, there's hardly any splotches, overlaps, or any of that quality issues. It's getting better. The detailing they've put on each and every part of this figure, muscles, the wash they used to just put some highlights on it, the head sculpt, I mean, can you believe that? He's got even the armor plating. This thing is, I think, removable if you wanted to. Nah, I'm not going to do it. Sculpting on the arms, the toes, the sandal straps, loincloth, even the weapons are just amazing. There, he comes with a base that says Hulk 003 and the embossed Marvel logo. He comes with several accessories, namely a S.h.i.e.L.D. that's removable, and it fits very well. It doesn't slide off or anything. Well, now it does, but I mean, it stays on. So very cool. He comes with a scabbard and sword. This sword is actually the one that he's holding when he's in package. And just like the 6-inch figure, which I don't have now, it does not fit well in his hand. I wish they could have made the handle a little bit bigger, because his grip is twice as big as this thin handle, but they didn't. It's fine. He can still sort of hold it, but it can stay here. The axe, on the other hand, fit. Well, I suppose this other hand can hold weapons better. Nope, no luck. The axe is a little bit thicker, so he can hold it better. He holds it better in this hand than that one, I think. Yeah, because this one's pretty loose. Yeah, it's a looser grip. This one is a lot tighter. I would have wanted the axe a little bit bigger. Maybe they were saving on money, but it would have been nice if it were a little bit bigger. Yeah, but that's fine. So, cool. Just to give you an idea of articulation, well, let's talk about articulation. Same regular articulation as the previous figures, huge figures that were released like Thanos and Juggernaut. Come on. Okay. He's got, let's start with the head. He's got a ball jointed neck, which is nice. And the lower part of the neck seems to be moving. No, it's just a separate piece. But the ball joint can allow you a lot of emotion for the head. He's got a ball jointed upper torso, ball hinge shoulders. He's got a swivel bicep, a hinge elbow, swivel wrists. He even, I think, has a swivel. Yes, he's got a swivel waist as well as a ball jointed upper torso. He's got a ball jointed hip, thigh swivel, double hinge knee, and a ball jointed ankle. And unlike the Iron Man, the modular armor Iron Man, this is the regular ball jointed ankle for most Marvel Universe figures. He doesn't even need a stand to stand up. I mean, this thing is just decorative, I suppose. You could if you wanted to, but he's just gonna cover whatever's written on the stand, and you wouldn't want to display Hulk this way, right? Just standing up. You got to display him with his legs a little bit apart. So he doesn't need a stand, literally. Okay, and finally, let me just get rid of this shield so that it doesn't create a false illusion about the figure. I'm sure many of you, or some of you, are gonna want to ask, how does he compare with the regular Green Hulk? A little bit smaller. For some reason, I thought he was going to be a little bit bigger, but I was quite surprised when I saw them, when I put them together. He's a tad bit smaller in mass, as you can see. The original Hulk is a little bit bigger. I'm not sure if that's comic book accurate. Somebody please tell me in the comment section if it is. But he's the mass of his body is a bit smaller, and even as well as the head sculpt, obviously it's a lot smaller. So we'll put Hulk here for now. And here we have another size comparison with the Juggernaut. He's about the same size, thereabouts. So, there. Okay. Anyway, definitely, you know, even if you're not a big Hulk fan, if you love the Marvel Universe toy line, you're gonna want to pick this one up. If you love the Hulk and you read the comic book, definitely another must-buy figure. And this one is easily in my top 3, top 5 figures for the Marvel Universe. Easily one of my favorites. I was just very surprised and quite blown away at how much Hasbro has come. You know, it's leaps and bounds compared to the Series 1 figures. Definitely Series 1 figures, but just a little bit better than the Series 2 Hammer Files figures. So there you go. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Help you decide on whether to get this one or not, although I'm sure a lot of you need little persuasion to really pick up this figure. There you have it, the Marvel Universe World War Hulk. Thanks for watching.